Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Momcore bundle of October 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before I begin, I'd like to thank you, the viewers, for watching my silly videos. I hope they're helpful. Most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have Lake, a relaxing adventure game. Set in 1986, you play as Meredith Wees, a software developer returning to your home after 17 years to take over your father's delivery route while your parents are on vacation. Yep, your parents aren't dead or killed or anything like the Waynes, they are just on vacation. The story takes place across a span of 2 weeks, and at the end of it, you have a difficult decision to make. Every day you'll get into your mail truck called the Goose, and deliver letters and parcels to the people of Providence Oaks. The gameplay is not complex with manual steering, fast travel, and an optional autopilot if you just want to enjoy the view. Playing this game can be a meditative experience as you immerse yourself into the slow and easy life of the sound of your truck, radio playing some lovely songs, birds, winds, and waterfalls doing their thing to put you in a peaceful trance. You'll also be interacting with the townspeople as you go about doing your job. You'll be given dialogue choices concerning things like if you should help transport somebody's sick cat to the vet, if you should go to the movies with the local video store owner, nothing too life-threatening, unless of course you're playing the aforementioned cat. These interactions with the NPCs of Lake are where the game really shines. Voice acting is amazing, and dialogues between you and NPCs flow naturally. Some NPCs have some depth to their character, like your childhood best friend, whom you're trying to reconnect with. It isn't all sunshine and lollipops though, as you'll eventually uncover some shady dealings in town, mysterious characters, romantic tensions, and the constant pull of your city corporate life. The choices you make will determine the outcome of the game, which will make you wonder what other outcomes can you uncover by making different choices. So there is some replayability. This game provides a serene gaming experience with superb world design that feels authentic. Characters are engaging, genuine, and conversations flow naturally from one interaction to the next. This game is definitely one for those who love games with relaxing but rich storylines and decision making. And number 2 we have Lake, Season's Greetings DLC, a cozy holiday-themed prequel that brings you back to the peaceful charm of Providence Oaks. Only this time, it is covered in snow. Set 9 months before the main game, you step into the shoes of Thomas Wees, Meredith's father, as he makes his mail rounds through the frosty Oregon countryside during the days leading up to New Year's. Instead of high-stakes missions or complex puzzles, you're treated to simple, heartfelt storytelling that explores everyday connections and quiet moments of reflection. You'll deliver parcels, chat with familiar faces like Maureen and Mildred, meet new folks such as Beth and Ben, and witness how small-town life adapts to the season's warmth and introspection. The world looks stunning under a blanket of snow, with shimmering trees, glowing windows, and the crunch of footsteps on icy roads immersing you completely. Conversations remain the heart of the game, with great voice acting and choices that subtly shape how you engage with others. The radio tunes, though mostly reused, add nostalgic charm with a few festive tracks sprinkled in. While it is shorter than the base game, the 5-hour journey feels full and satisfying. Like the original Lake, this DLC won't appeal to everyone. It is slow, reflective, and deliberately gentle. But that's exactly the point. If you're after a relaxing escape that feels like a warm mug of cocoa on a cold night, Season's Greetings delivers the perfect festive break from the chaos. And number 3 we have Calico, a casual simulation game. In Calico, you take on the role of a cat cafe owner and must decorate and manage your cafe to attract and care for a variety of adorable cats. The game's visuals are charming and whimsical, with bright colors and cute character designs that help create a relaxing and enjoyable atmosphere. One of the standout features of Calico is its emphasis on player choice and customization. You can decorate your cafe in a variety of different ways, with a wide range of furniture and decorations to choose from. You can also customize your character's appearance and even choose your own magical power, which allows you to interact with the cats in unique and interesting ways. In addition to managing your cafe and caring for the cats, you can explore the game's world and interact with a variety of different characters. The game features a charming and quirky cast of characters, each with their own personality and backstory. You can complete quests and tasks for these characters, which can unlock new items and decorations for your cafe. One of the criticisms of Calico is its lack of depth and replayability. While the game's customization options and adorable cats are enjoyable, there's a limited amount of content and gameplay mechanics to keep players engaged over the long term. The game also lacks a multiplayer mode, which could have added an additional layer of social interaction and replayability. Overall, Calico is a charming and enjoyable simulation game that is perfect for players who enjoy casual and relaxing gameplay. The game's visuals, customization options, and adorable cats create a relaxing and enjoyable atmosphere, and the game's cast of quirky characters adds an additional layer of charm and personality. While the game's lack of depth is a potential drawback, the game's overall fun and engaging gameplay make it a great choice for players who enjoy simulation and pet-themed games. If you're looking for a cute and charming game to relax and unwind with, Calico is definitely worth checking out. This bundle includes the Calico Neat Things DLC, a delightful expansion to the cozy pastel world of Calico. You'll dive back into the magical town to explore a new area, complete charming quests, and hunt for hidden keepsakes scattered across the world. Each scavenger box adds creative new goals that encourage exploration, from chasing magical bubbles to uncovering secrets in Cutie City. While the game still has its quirky bugs, Neat Things brings new life and warmth to Calico, a perfect excuse to revisit your cafe, your cats, and the joy of slow, whimsical adventure. And number 4 we have APICO, a beekeeping simulation game. In APICO, you take on the role of a beekeeper, maintaining hives, selling goods, gathering materials, and crafting. The game offers a detailed character creator, allowing you to customize your appearance with various options for hair color, skin color, and outfits. Notably, APICO is praised for its inclusivity, featuring NPCs labeled with different pronouns and being more inclusive than some AAA games. While the game initially seems simple, it surprises players with its depth and educational aspects. APICO integrates science and biology into the gameplay, introducing players to concepts like crossbreeding different types of bees and flowers. The game provides guidebooks as tutorials and quests, ensuring players have the necessary knowledge to progress. The challenge of understanding the complexities of crossbreeding adds excitement to the otherwise relaxing simulator. APICO maintains a light-hearted tone with its humor, including numerous bee-related puns. The game doesn't take itself too seriously, making even the instructional guides enjoyable. The gameplay offers a variety of activities, including exploration, harvesting, and crafting. Materials in the game are interconnected, necessitating players to explore different aspects of APICO and not confine themselves to a single corner. The game features a beautiful soundtrack, reminiscent of the music in Minecraft. However, the game doesn't incorporate stamina mechanics, allowing players to engage in activities without the need for rest or sleep. This decision ensures players always have something to do and avoids potential frustration. APICO offers an extensive range of over 30 bee breeds, providing players with a wealth of options for experimentation and discovery. The game exceeds all expectations, combining fun gameplay with educational elements. Overall, APICO provides an enjoyable and immersive beekeeping simulation with surprises and challenges along the way. And number 5 we have Kana Quest, a charming pixel art puzzle game that teaches you Japanese kana, hiragana, and katakana while challenging your brain with over 300 levels of clever matching gameplay. You'll slide tiles across a grid, connecting kana that share similar sounds until every piece links together perfectly. What starts as a simple concept quickly deepens with new mechanics like ice blocks, slime tiles, and mystery kana that keep you thinking several moves ahead. Each world introduces fresh twists, accompanied by relaxing music and gorgeous backdrops that make studying feel like play. Whether you're a total beginner learning to read Japanese, or a seasoned speaker wanting to test your memory, Kana Quest finds the balance between education and fun. The game never pressures you. Instead, it encourages experimentation and pattern recognition until the kana begins to stick naturally. It's more than a study tool, it's an enduring meditative puzzle experience. While some levels can be tricky to perfect, you'll find yourself coming back for that satisfying goal ranking and the quiet sense of progress that comes with mastering new symbols. If you've ever wanted to learn Japanese without flashcards or drills, Kana Quest is one of the most creative and enjoyable ways to start your journey. Equal parts relaxing puzzle game and surprisingly effective language practice. And number 6 we have Onsen Master, a charming but flawed time management game where you play as Mu, a young boy tasked with running a traditional Japanese bathhouse. Customers pour in seeking specific types of onsen baths, and you'll need to mix ingredients, manage resources, and serve everyone before their patience runs out. Each level introduces unique challenges, from flooding hazards to mischievous spirits, while maintaining a delightful, distinctly Eastern aesthetic. There's even the occasional boss encounter to keep things interesting. Unfortunately, while Onsen Master's concept is strong, the execution can feel frustrating. The controls are loose and floaty, making it too easy to get stuck on the environment or lose precious time chasing despawning ingredients. Some level layouts also create more annoyance than challenge, with obstacles and terrain that feel poorly balanced rather than cleverly designed. On top of that, the game's audio mix is off. The upbeat soundtrack overwhelms sound effects, leaving you with little feedback to react to during busy moments. Despite these rough edges, there's still something endearing about Onsen Master. Its colorful visuals, lighthearted atmosphere, and cultural inspiration make it stand out from other time management titles. You'll want to like it. There's real charm in the concept and heart in its design, but it often struggles to reach the relaxing, rewarding flow you'd expect from running your own bathhouse. If you can look past the technical quirks, Onsen Master offers a brief, imperfect, but undeniably creative take on a cozy management formula. At number 7 we have We Should Talk, a short narrative experiment that puts you in the shoes of a woman drinking in a bar while her girlfriend Sam texts from afar. The core concept is simple, but clever. Instead of choosing full replies, you build sentences from selectable words and phrases, and the micro-level control reshapes tone, focus, and dialogue branches. That rotating sentence mechanic is the game's highlight. It forces you to weigh whether a single pronoun or adjective will soften or inflame a line. Playthroughs are brisk, expect about 15 to 20 minutes, and there are 9 endings to find, which encourages replay. That said, repetition sneaks in. Many choices lead back to the same responses, and a few pivotal selections funnel outcomes, which weakens the illusion of a fully dynamic chat. Graphically, the game is minimal, mostly one-room staging, and the soundtrack is a mixed bag. Some tracks shine, while others grate beneath the ambient filter. Despite limits, the writing and premise provoke thought about how you phrase things and how tiny linguistic shifts alter relationships. The trophies and cocktail-themed ending visuals are neat touches, and the sentence building feels genuinely satisfying. However, the funneling of outcomes and the character's arrogant edges hold it back from feeling fully organic. We Should Talk rewards short sessions and curiosity. Play it for thoughtful bursts, enjoy the sentence craft, and hope a future expansion stretches its promising mechanics into a deeper, more dynamic conversation sim. It is a clever prototype worth trying for curious players. At number 8 we have Beasts of Maravilla Island, an adventure game. The narrative revolves around a journal left by your late grandfather, which you're expected to fill up illustrations of the creatures you encounter. However, the journal is already filled, and you can only add photos to the blank pages. The core mechanic of the game is photography, as you explore the island and capture various flora and fauna. While there are some unique interactions between animals, most of them are shallow and uninteresting, failing to deliver a sense of wonder and exploration. There's little incentive to take these photographs beyond completionist tendencies, and the game lacks motivation to search for specific species or behaviors. One positive aspect of Beasts of Maravilla Island is its vibrant and colorful world. The environments have depth, and the creatures bring a sense of vibrancy to the game. However, the puzzles in the game lack complexity and serve as mere roadblocks to extend gameplay time. The traversal mechanics are simplistic, with no jumping or additional abilities. Performance issues, such as environmental features becoming hollow, stuttering movement, and character glitches hinder the overall experience. The game's narrative, although short, delivers a decent message about respecting the world around us. However, certain plot elements raise questions without proper explanations. In the end, Beasts of Maravilla Island fails to fulfill its potential as an exploration adventure game. The creative creature designs and colorful world are not enough to compensate for a lack of major creatures, a compelling narrative, and meaningful explanations of the mystical world. Performance issues further detract from the overall experience. Despite its initial promise, Beasts of Maravilla Island falls short in delivering a satisfying and engaging gameplay experience. At number 9 we have BOMBFEST, a chaotic local multiplayer party game where you and up to 3 friends hurl bombs at each other across toy-sized arenas made of wood and blocks. It might sound like another Bomberman clone, but it's not. Instead of destroying players with explosions, you're trying to knock them out of the arena. The result is a lively mix of physics-based chaos and slapstick fun that is easy to grasp and instantly entertaining. You control little wooden figures that pick up and toss bombs with a curved throw, watching as explosions send players flying and the environment crumbles around you. The 3D visuals make every match feel tactile, as if you're playing with real toys. The collapsing wooden structures and bouncing debris adds a satisfying weight to each impact, and the visual polish gives the game a handcrafted charm. However, while BOMBFEST nails its accessibility, it doesn't have much depth. The slow movement and constant bomb spam make matches feel random rather than strategic, and even with new bomb types and varied level layouts, gameplay rarely changes. You'll have fun for a few rounds, but extended sessions quickly start to blur together. Despite that, BOMBFEST shines as a quick, joyful party game. The kind of title you break out between heavier games or during a gathering with friends. It is fast, silly, and visually delightful. Just don't expect lasting variety or deep tactics. This one's all about laughs, chaos, and pure explosive fun. At number 10 we have Where the Bees Make Honey, a short reflective adventure that explores childhood nostalgia through a mix of wildly different gameplay styles. You play as Sunny, a frustrated telemarketer looking back on her carefree youth, guiding her through a series of dreamlike memories. Each segment presents a new genre, from first-person exploration to side-scrolling platforming, driving, and even puzzle solving. As you listen to Sunny narrate her thoughts about growing up and losing sight of who she wanted to be. While this variety keeps things visually fresh, it also makes the experience uneven. Each section feels like a small prototype stitched together, with many sequences offering little more than walking from start to finish. The honeycomb puzzle levels, where you rotate miniature worlds to collect glowing pieces of honey, are easily the highlight. Fun, clever, and satisfyingly designed. You'll wish the entire game focused on those instead of jumping between so many half-formed ideas. What keeps you engaged is Sunny's narration, brought to life by excellent voice acting and a surprisingly emotional soundtrack. The visuals shift from realistic to cartoony, creating a whimsical yet melancholy tone that suits the theme of longing for simpler times. Where the Bees Make Honey feels more like a collage of small experiments than a complete story. You'll find beauty in its atmosphere and a few enjoyable moments of puzzle solving, but its brief length and scattered focus leave you wanting more cohesion and more honey. At number 11 we have Beans, the Coffee Shop Simulator, a quirky management game that mixes satire, simplicity, and caffeine-fueled chaos. You play as Ruby AC, a millennial who unwillingly inherits her family's cafe chain, Beans. As you expand your coffee empire across multiple locations, you'll face bizarre obstacles, from cleaning up college trash to swatting mall drones, all while serving customers their fish milk lattes and soaking in the game's self-aware humor. Beans is not about deep strategy or frantic time management. You'll spend your time buying furniture, placing decor, hiring staff, and occasionally tidying up. Once your cafe is running smoothly, you mostly sit back and watch the money pour in. It's more of an interactive screensaver than a traditional sim, but oddly satisfying when everything clicks into place. The real flavor here lies in the writing. Every menu item, customer comment, and shop description drips with wit and parody. If you love puns, pop culture digs, and fourth wall breaking jokes, you'll feel right at home here. However, the humor does start to feel repetitive over time, and the small hard-to-read font can make long play sessions a bit tiring. Visually, Beans uses charming pixel art that fits its lighthearted tone, even if the shop layouts sometimes glitch. The jazzy chiptune soundtrack pairs perfectly with its cozy vibe. Beans won't challenge your reflexes or your business acumen, but if you're after a slow-paced, tongue-in-cheek cafe experience, it's worth a lazy afternoon brew. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is pure chill vibes in game form. Whether you're delivering mail in Lake, running the cutest cat cafe in Calico, or keeping bees happy in APICO, every title here is built to melt away stress. It is less about high scores and more about good moods, perfect for when you just want to unwind and touch grass. Virtual grass, that is. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.